The Medicine Hat High Mohawks won the Rangeland Football Conference Championship on Friday, October 28th, beating the Crescent Heights Vikings 35-6. Mohawks head coach Quinn Skelton was all smiles after his first title since 2006.
Well, fantastic finish for great group of kids this year. Finally bringing back the Rangeland. Couldn't be happier. Well, one thing we really wanted to do is finish. All year long, one of our big goals on defense and on offense is just getting a finish in the game. And today we didn't want to let up and give a couple of easy ones there in the second half, or at least in the last part of the fourth quarter.
It wasn't the result we were hoping for. We thought we'd go in and win the game, but I was really encouraged by the way our kids came out in the first half. They played really strong. We had them where we wanted them. We just gave it away in the second. We had lost the previous two contests against them. We'd given them too much credit early in the year. They played a good game. They deserved the win after we gave up all those fumbles, really. So that's what really turned the tide in the game.
Coach Wrestler was quick to deflect potential intimidation.
I think we're past that factor actually now. The previous two games we played tentatively and our kids played on their heels. And last game we came out hard, and I think we're overcome that hurdle now. It was an important game. It was definitely, the RFC championship. We wanted that game badly. We haven't won an RFC championship for a long time, so it was really important. We tried not to look ahead to provincials. It's kind of the second season starting now, and that's what we're gearing up for.
Hat High rode the back of grade 11 running back Braden Mann and his 4 touchdowns.
Braden's been a workhorse for us all year. Tonight he started off strong and he just continued. We had to pull him off at the end of the game just to get him out. And so, Crescent Heights coming out and fighting so hard with us tonight, giving us a real physical game is probably something that we really needed to take into next week. So I think it turned out very well.
Both Crescent Heights and Hat High head to provincials in Lethbridge in November. Wrestler's squad isn't sure what to expect from opponents Rundle College.
Not a ton yet. We're going to try and get some information on them. Good school. They've won tier 4 provincials twice in a row. They've moved up to tier 3 this year, so they should be a good challenge, but we feel confident. Seniors got to be leaders. Our leaders on our team have to be leaders. We have to stay healthy, and we have to keep a positive mindset to move forward.
Not sure yet. I know they're always big, strong kids, very talented. I know they're going to have speed. We got a little bit of film on them right now. Not great film yet, but it's going to be Catholic Central. And they were provincial champs last year, so we know our first step into provincial is going to be tough.
But not nearly as tough as what the Grand Prairie Composite Warriors are going through with the recent loss of 4 students. Crescent Heights assistant coach Rod Metz went to school there and was touched.
It did, yeah, it did. And it's not the first time tragedy has struck that program. About 5 or 6 years ago, probably the best player that ever come out of Grand Prairie, Jeff Halverson, passed away at Okanagan Suns camp. A huge devastation, obviously, to a community, to a football program, to football in general. So I've been really impressed with how, even the Eskimos and the Stampeders have honored that family, the families and the boys, and just how the whole football community has stepped up has been pretty awesome. It is a large program. It's tier 1 school, and they put a lot of kids through. So I mean, it's a numbers game too. But it's a strong program, a very proud tradition there. And I know it's difficult for Rick, and being the principal and head coach, I think he develops a bond with those kids, and they've had a lot of success over the years. Yeah, I've lost a good friend through drinking and driving. He was a victim as well. Yeah, it really touches home. I think everybody can identify at some point a loss that they've suffered that's tied to it. So it's quite emotional.
For Shaw TV, I'm Dave Dawson.
I'd like to honor these players, their families, and this team with a moment of silence.